Our property is finally drying out, but there's more rain on the horizon.
That's like a banana. Look like a banana.
Mm-hmm.
It
does.
Onions?
Nope, it's called a daffodil.
Daffodil?
Yeah. It's pretty.
Could we pick it off?
Maybe we'll wait till we have a few more out in our garden.
And then we will pick them?
We could pick one or two. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Buttercup. Well, it's time for Buttercup's afternoon snack. Hi, chickens. We finally are drying out over here. Buttercup has been going out to the pastures every day because she can finally make it out there without drowning. Yeah, it was never that deep. I'm exaggerating, but so it's been nice that she's been slowly getting. You know, it started out as just a nibble, but she's been getting a little bit of green grass in her diet, fresh grass, and the milk has actually been tasting better because of that. I love it. It's more yellow. I don't think it has more cream necessarily, but I want to say it tastes creamier. So it's really nice. We always look forward to springtime when we get better milk because Buttercup is getting a better diet. So you can see behind me that there are some storm clouds gathering. The forecast for tomorrow includes an inch of rain and 21-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Oh, I hate wind. Ever since we put this roof up on the house, this gigantic sail, I've always had like really major anxiety when it comes to wind because the house creaks. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating again. I shouldn't say it actually creaks, but we've got plastic up there covering up certain parts of the house, and there's plastic you can see behind me on the sunroom. And when the wind comes up, it just makes a dreadful noise. It really does. It's intimidating at nighttime. And so, I don't know. Even though I know in my mind that there's nothing to worry about, I still have that anxiety. And I can't help but think that there's more that I can do to the house. So I have started doing some things. We still got debris up here from autumn time when I was still working on the roof, and then suddenly snow came and kind of stopped everything that I was doing. But so here we can see that I've still got plastic up there. Basically all I did is just kind of rough cut pieces of wood to keep snow out of the roof. But I've made myself a little door to get into here. Fancy door, huh? It works. So here we are inside the attic. It's going to be nice up here to have this much space, but with this much space comes a lot of potential for disaster if the wind were to catch it at the right way and, you know, could knock things over and stuff. So I'm fortifying it. Let me show you. I've run this like 9-foot 2x4 from here. I've bolted it on with a lag bolt. See that there? And I've gone all the way down to the what I call joists down below on the other floor, and I've bolted it into that as well. So it's going to really strengthen this house. So it's basically like those metal hurricane ties that you see holding on roof trusses, but since this doesn't have a way to, I can't get it over there to tie it onto that wall because it's all the way over there. and this is where the wall is going to be eventually anyway. And so I don't know. It took me half the day yesterday to figure out what to do there. But now that I've done it, it's kind of a simple solution, but I think it's going to work. It's going to be very difficult to get a piece of plywood up there on the top, and I've got to fix things all around. But I just basically need to keep the rain out. So we're getting an inch of rain, driven rain. Still 20-mile-an-hour winds are going to be blowing this rain in my house if I don't do something about it. So yes, I would like to build a tower. What do you call those? So I would love to do that and actually finish it the right way, but I just don't have time for that with this impending storm coming in. So I'm just going to put up some greenhouse plastic. It's rated for really high wind, and as long as I cinch it down tight, screw some pieces of wood in there to hold it in, and I think it'll do just fine for the next few days. Now, I was actually going to cut this to fit, but why should I cut a nice piece of greenhouse plastic when I can just put it up and then take it down safely later and reuse it? So I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to get my screwdriver. More side. Alright, now I've just got to flip that over to the outside so that it sheds the rain, and we'll be done with that part. It occurred to me that you might be wondering why I didn't do this long ago, before wintertime, for example, when all the snow was going to come in. Well, I did actually have a piece of plywood up there, and I've got like a almost a two foot overhang there, so I knew it wouldn't be a problem at all times, only when the wind is coming from that direction, from the west. And it actually doesn't come from the west very often. It's primarily from the north and south. So the piece of plywood that I had put up there was only tacked in with 2 or 3 screws, and a couple weeks ago, maybe it was a week ago, we got a big gust and it fell off in the middle of the night. So that's why I have to do this now, and I'm not just tacking it in, I'm really putting it in good. And yeah, it's just a piece of plastic, but it'll survive a wind like this. So real quick, I want to show you the view that I see from up here of our property and the ponds and how they're kind of starting to subside. There's our garden spot. Whoops. So it is almost void of water. Still pretty mucky out there. You can see one of the kids trudged through there to check it out. So I'm thinking now that we're going to put a permanent pond out there, which is one of the low spots. And I'm actually peering through a piece of stretched plastic, so may not be able to see. Oh, there we go. And then out there, in that corner of the property, you can see there's still ponding water. And so I think that those 2 spots are some good spots for permanent ponds. So we're excited that the water is receding. However, it's going to be pushed back another week or so because of this inch or so of rain that we're going to get. Inch to 1.5 inches, I guess it is. I've been checking the forecast about every hour or so all day. In fact, the past 3 days, just hoping that the forecast for the wind is going to go down and that the rain will not be as much as they're saying. And sure enough, it went up. But that's okay. So when I'm prepared, I won't have as much need to fear. battery's dead. Well, I brought up the new battery, but actually dinner's about ready, so I think this can wait. I've got it mostly up. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate you watching and being with us. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Here comes that rain. Pretty soon anyway. Clouds are gathering.
Yeah, your eyes.
If you type.
Hi guys.
Lizzie made these rolls. Thank
Lizzie,
you, Lizzie.
you're so awesome.
And we're gonna have pulled pork from our Caspian pig. It's so yummy.
Is it? It looks like it's half gone already. Should we add barbecue sauce to it? Well, we can make some maybe. Well,
I think it tastes
our version of.
this, but
Okay. All right.
it's like Philly cheesesteak. Is what it tastes like.
Ooh, yum.
I don't know what, like,
I should get some cheese. Yeah. Okay.